I'm Maz at A Maze at Home, and I've got another pattern for you today. So we are going to make another Halloween character, and this is him, a little ghost. So again, it is hiding a chocolate orange inside. So yes, a bit like the pumpkin we did last time, we're on to a little ghost with a wavy skirt finish at the bottom and a cute little face. So again, I am using a 3.5mm crochet hook, and again we'll be using double knit Starcraft special wool. So let's begin. But first of all, of course, what we really need with the project is a cup of tea. So place that there and we are ready to start. So slightly different this time. Actually, if I take you back to him, we are actually crocheting in a round. So it spirals out and out and out and then down, rather than working in the straight piece as we did with the pumpkin. Okay, so we're going to start with a magic circle. So I'll try and guide you through this. So bring it around like you would do for a slip stitch and take the yarn through. So now we're not going to pull tight though, so we're going to keep that circle, and what we want to do is take the yarn around the hook and pull it through, and we've just sort of made a little slip knot up the top there, but without pulling it tight. So the first part is to do 6 double crochets into this circle. So I'm going to put the hook under, grab the yarn and bring it up. So I've got 2 loops on my hook, take the yarn round and pull it through. So that's 1. Again, take it through the hoop, bring the yarn through, 2 loops, yarn round hook, slip it through. So you can see now I have got 2 stitches there, double crochets. So I need to do 4 more. Okay, let's see how this is. Oh, it's a bit twisted. There we go. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So now we grab the tail and we just pull, and it will slide all of this together, making sure we kind of get the stitches on the outside. Okay, so what I want to do here is slip stitch to the first one. So I can pick that up there, one there, ooh, one there, and one there. See those 2 stitches? And slip stitch that. So there we have our magic circle or magic adjustable ring with the 6 stitches around it. What we need now is a place marker. So I've got quite a few packets like that, of which obviously one is like, it's like a little mini safety clip. So I'm going to put this on the last stitch that I've just slipped. So if you can see, I'm going to put it in there. That marks my last stitch. So it kind of helps me as I'm going round to know where the end is. Okay, so row 1, we are going to double crochet into each previous double crochet. We're going to do 2 double crochets into each previous double crochet. So there's the next one. That's my stitch there. See, I've got 2 loops on there. I'm going to do 1 double crochet into that, followed by another one. So 2 double crochet into each previous. So I had 6 previously, and then I should at the end of this round have 12 stitches. So let's carry on round doing our 2s. 1, 2. Okay, so now you can see I'm on the one that I marked. That's my last stitch. So just do 2 double crochets into this one without getting caught up in the hook. And then I can move my marker, because that should be now to the next row, and marking the last one. Like so. Let's have a count. Let's see if we've got 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then where the marker is, 12. Brilliant. That's row 1 done. Okay, so row 2. I'm going to do 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, and then 2 double crochets in the one after that. So working over basically 2 stitches, we're going to create 3 new ones. So the first one, a double crochet, the second one, 2 double crochets, and then repeat that. A single double crochet and then 2 double crochets. So we're expanding the ring. So if we look, this is row 2. So I'm going to find my first stitch, which is there. I'm going to do a single double crochet in that one. Find the next stitch, 2 double crochets in this one, and I'm just repeating that. Next one is 1 double crochet, next one 2 double crochets. Oop, let's try that one again. 2 double crochets, and we just keep going around doing the same thing. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. Now I can move my place marker to the last stitch. So after row 2 we should have 18 stitches on there, which I'm pretty confident I have. So row 3, there's an increase again. So we're going to have, this one is now over 3 stitches. So it's going to be the first one, a double crochet, second one, a double crochet, this one 2 double crochets, and then it's going to be a single double crochet, single double crochet, 2 double crochets, and again we can then expand this ring of ours. So first stitch, 1 double crochet, next one 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets. Repeat, 1 double crochet, another 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, all the way around. And then we're getting back to the stitch marker, where again we want to do the last 2. And then move the stitch marker. Okay, so now we have 24 stitches going round. Guessed it, we're going again, and again this is now going to be over the first 4 stitches. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. Seeing the pattern? Let's go. So 1 double crochet on that one, and then that one. So it's over 3 stitches doing just singles. On the 4th one, we want to put 2 in there. Okay, and again, single, 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 and 2. And there we go, move the stitch marker again. So now we should have 30 stitches round. So we've got one more row of expansion to do just at this point to get us to the size where we can fit round our chocolate orange. So this one again now is going to be over 5 stitches, so it's going to be 4 singles and then 2 in the 5th one. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 singles, and then a double in the next one, and go again. And then those last 2 again. Excellent. Let's move our stitch marker. Okay, so we have 36 now stitches around. It actually becomes the shape a bit more like a hexagon we get here, because you can see where we go along the straight and then we expand on the corners, and it becomes more and more pronounced the bigger you go really with these sort of things. Anyway, we're going to sustain now with our 36 stitches, and we're going to do this for rows 6 to 12. Just keep expanding. Now again, this is where you either have a counter or a pencil and you mark off your rows, whichever way works for you. So I will meet you again, ready to show you what to do at row 13. Right, row 13 then. So we're kind of making a few increases and sort of expanding our stitches a little bit to form this skirt. So the pattern is we're going to do 1 double crochet in the first 2 stitches, okay, and then we're going to do 2 half trebles in the next one, and then repeat that. So 1 double crochet in that one, and 1 double crochet in that one. And if you can remember, a half treble was bring the yarn over the hook first, go through, bring some yarn back, so you've got 3 on there, and then take it through all 3. So yarn round first, take it through, so we're doing 2 of those in the same stitch, and there. And then we can carry on with just a single double crochet, another single double crochet, and then 2 half trebles. And we just keep repeating that all the way around. Okay, let's move the stitch marker on. So we should have now 48 stitches around. You can already see it's expanded out a little bit. So row 14 is just doing a single double crochet in each previous stitch. Doesn't matter what it was from last time, we're just going to go round doing the 48 stitches. Okay, row 15, another expansion one again. So it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 half trebles, 2 half trebles, and then back to 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 half trebles, 2 half trebles. So we're going to end up with 72 stitches at the end of this. So this is row 15. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, bring it round. I'm going to do 2 half trebles in this one and 2 half trebles in the next one. And then back to 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 half trebles, 2 half trebles, and repeat all the way around. Okay, end of another round. So, as you can see from that one, it's obviously made it, it's like a little hat really, made it quite baggy, so we need to sort of now gather in our expansions to give us our little proper little skirt side of things. So, what we are going to do for row 16, final row now, is we are going to slip stitch in the next 2 double crochets. So it's literally just going to be in, pull it through, in, pull it through, pull it through. So slip stitch those 2. Then we are going to miss the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to basically ignore those ones. And I then want to slip stitch in the next 2. So we're kind of repeating. So I've done 2 slip stitches. I'm going to ignore 1, 2, 3, 4, which means in this one I am going to then slip stitch, which you can see then just bunches that together there to get my little pleats. So again, ignore 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch in that one, push that a bit through, and slip stitch in that one. So we're just tightening it all in, and we'll just repeat that all the way around. Okay, so I'm actually round, and that where the marker is the last one of the 4, so I'm actually going to ignore those and just join slip stitch to that first one that I did right back there. So we can like pinch these bits out and they'll form the skirt. So I just need to fasten off now for this piece, by just pulling the yarn through there, and we'll better pull it off. So we need to obviously sew these 2 ends in. Let's turn them inside out to start with and grab the inside one. Get our darning needle here, nice blunt edge one, which is great for using with woolen things. So this is from our magic circle at the beginning. I normally just feed it through a few places. And then remove. And then we've got the one on the side here. Okay, so might need to give him a little bit of a stretch just to get him over. Whoop, there we go. Definitely going to need to give him a stretch. It's over, and I say just give a little bit of a pinch to these frilly bits at the bottom, and we get the nice little ghosty shape there. Okay, on to some eyes next then. So we're going to actually repeat the magic ring or magic adjustable ring that we did for the start of the ghost body. So yarn around, pull that bit through, and then yarn round, hook and pull there. So we just got that loop that we can work into. So 6 double crochets around this piece here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then we can get the tail and we can pull that in to make our circle and just slip stitch, get the tail out of the way, slip stitch to the first one. So that's that part there. As you can see from this one, when I've sewn it into place, I've actually kind of made it a little bit more of an oval shape to sort of give that surprise look with the ghost. So we need to make 2 of these. So first of all, we're going to just cut this one, leave some yarn for sewing on, cut that one off and pull through, fasten off. So there's one. Now we need to repeat for the other one. Right, let's put some eyes into place. So I'm just going to take first of all the back thread from the original part of the ring, so that's the center piece there, and that's going to help me mark where I want it. So I think we're going to put that one there. So I'm just going to put that through, pull it all the way into the middle part here, and just have that holding it in place. I can hold it with the fingers inside. Then we can thread up the other piece, help stitch it into place. So grabbing hold, and so I made it a bit of an ovally type shape. Sort of squidge it into place, and then we can just sew round. How cute. Okay, take that through to the back, and we'll just fasten this one off. There we go. Need some sharper scissors. Okay, one little eye in place. Let's work out where we're going to put the next one. Put it that side. So again, I'm going to grab the thread that's at the center of the eye and just pop that through. Okay, liking that. Let's do the other end. Okay, and pop that one through. Okay, there we have our two little ghosty eyes. Right, so to get the white bit in each one, we're going to do a little French knot now. So let's grab some white wool and thread that one on. So I went for being in the bottom part of the eye. I think it looked quite funky there. So I'll just take, oops, sorry, take the needle up here. Just going to leave a tail in there for a moment. And then wrap this around 4 times around the needle. And then poke back sort of next to it, not in exactly the same spot, but near enough to it. And then pull that tight with both ends. And then we get a nice little bobble there, French knot. So again, flip that through and tie it off. Trim that down. So there we have one eye. Let's do the other one. Same thing, let's find a little spot at the bottom that we like, about there. Pull through, leave a tail behind for tying off. Wrap round 4 times. Obviously if you want a bigger one, wrap round more times, whichever. Pop it back through somewhere close by. And pull. Don't go too tight because it might disappear. You want to just pull it a little bit tighter. Tie that off. And there we go, 2 little ghosty eyes. So final bit, just want a mouth on him now. So a bit more black. There we go. And again, I did this doubled up so that it gives a definite defined lines. So, and a bit of back stitch. So if we find where we want to start, maybe one down from there. Again, leave some tails for afterwards. So again, I was kind of going in a bit of a diamondy type shape here. So going across to that one. Almost so again, we've got the surprised look. And then it's over there. Again, not pulling too tight, but just kind of getting it to rest nicely on the and there we go. Look at the the shock. Inside out again. And what I might do here is just take these threads up a bit closer to the original starting point for tying off. So they're then back together there. Not tying too tight because it'll just pull it all in too much. Double check, yep, no, that's good. And trim those off. There, I believe we now have our little ghosty chap. So let's just stick him on the old chocolate orange. And there. He is all done and ready to scare for Halloween. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share my page, subscribe to my channel, and by all means download the pattern. Thank you very much. Bye.